Hi, I know it's a bit early to be skipping a week, but last week was Project for Awesome, and I already had 2 other Project for Awesome videos to be making, so I tried to make one for this channel, but it didn't really work out. Sorry. Now that that's out of the way. In 2012, California was the first state to outlaw conversion therapy for minors based on sexual orientation and gender identity or expression. 5 other states and the District of Columbia followed. This time last year, Cincinnati, Ohio was the first city to outlaw conversion therapy, and 8 other cities followed. In the rest of the country, it is currently legal to put children through the psychological and physical horror that is conversion therapy. That needs to stop. Conversion therapy comes from pseudoscientific ideas that claim that sexual orientation and gender identity or expression can be forcibly changed. Throughout history, these methods have ranged from castration to psychological manipulation, although currently the most well-known method is shock therapy. I don't have a statistic to give you for the number of children who go through this every year, but the numbers don't matter. What matters is that children are being subjected to this, and it can result in all kinds of psychological and physical harm, including sometimes suicide. In 1952, after being convicted of homosexuality, which was a crime in Britain at the time, famous computer scientist Alan Turing was forced to undergo a form of conversion therapy that involved injecting estrogen into his system with the purpose of castration. 2 years later, he was found dead of cyanide poisoning, an act that was believed to be suicide. This method is no longer employed by conversion therapists, but their current methods are no better. Here's the thing, regardless of the method, the very concept of conversion therapy is homophobic and horrible. It perpetuates the idea that gender and sexuality are choices, that they're changeable aspects of an individual's personality. This is not true, and pretending that it is incredibly damaging to people struggling with their own identities and the identities of friends and family. Sexuality and gender are inherent inside us, not things we can choose. Claiming that gender and sexuality are a choice is one of the biggest things that homophobes do to try to undermine LGBT rights. And conversion therapy is just one of their weapons, one of their very potent and very dangerous weapons, but a weapon nonetheless. Even if conversion therapy literally consisted of drinking hot chocolate and going to Disney World, it wouldn't be okay. And here's the scary thing. Responsible adults are willingly subjecting young and vulnerable children to this horrific treatment. And the vast majority of local and state governments don't seem to care. There was an attempt at a federal law banning conversion therapy. It was going to be called Leela's Law after a transgender girl who committed suicide in 2014, but it didn't happen. This is unacceptable and progress needs to be made. Right now, I am calling each and every person who watches this video to take action. Call or write to your legislators and tell them that conversion therapy is not okay and they need to work against it. If you live in a place that has already outlawed it, then start working on a national level ban. Raise awareness. Give support. Let the whole country know that this is not okay. That's about it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking and sharing this video to help me get my channel off the ground. Bye!
Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.